All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to the episode of Full Body Cast Presents Garage Night. Garage Night brought to you by Cole Street Brewery, 1627 Cole Street, Enumclaw, Washington. Go stop in, have some beers. They always have delicious beers this time of year as well. Full set of TVs to watch all of the playoff action, college football, even the NFL. And they got this. I feel like there's just so many sports on right now. We got NCAA basketball going. We also have NBA and Kraken, hockey, everything. WNBA probably. I don't know. But also go to Bordeaux Wine Bar. I'm fighting a cough. I'll be coughing quite a bit through this episode, but. Go to Bordeaux Wine Bar as well. $2 off your first drink. Take yourself in. Say hi. Let them see the tag. Maybe you have to say something as well as Mazalon. Enum Club. Mazalon said, Andy, man, I'm out of it right now. We're going to just... I'm so excited that I just can't... I can't control myself. We got Garage Night. We got Craig Bentley on the mic.
I am beyond happy that I can look across and that Corey is here. Last time I didn't feel like the show went as good last time without Corey here. So I just want to do a quick right off the bat shout out to Corey for being here.
Wow. Unexpected. New phone, who dis?
That's incredible. That's incredible.
Not saying that I don't listen to the show. I don't. What was wrong with your last show? What happened?
It was not bad. It was pretty long. It was like an hour long, and we actually talked about a lot of football
Craig
stuff.
Went deep.
Craig went deep. We talked about a lot of things actually that I can't remember because my son stayed up till 3:30 and was just loud the entire time in his other room playing video games, and I had to finally just tell him to go to sleep because I'm wrecked right now. Tired
because he gives me a shout out, but I was told previous that he was done with me.
That's right.
So there's conflicting stories here.
Yeah, that was also a thing. But we got a lot going on. So we got Corey on the mic.
No.
I'm exhausted. Let's talk about Monday Night Football. Let's talk about the Eagles. Let's talk about the Seahawks. Craig's favorite team in the whole wide world, of all sports, I'd have to say, is the Philadelphia Eagles. Number one favorite team over all, other than the teams that he coaches, they are the number one team in his life. Is that correct, Craig?
They're actually over the teams that I coach.
Okay. So have you've been to an Eagles game before?
Once before, yes.
But it wasn't in Seattle.
It was.
Oh, it was in Seattle. It was?
Yes.
Oh, I thought Indy was playing the Philly. Oh no, it was the Tennessee Titans.
That would have been awesome if that was the case, but no.
Yeah. All right, so you've been there before. You're sitting there with you and Carrie.
Yep.
And Jamie.
Yes.
And who else?
His children.
Okay. And how are the seats?
They're good. I mean, I've only been to the stadium twice. The first one was like 200 level. They were given to me. They were super nice. And it would have been cool. And then these ones that Jamie has are season ticket holders where they raise the flag. Mm-hmm. It's literally like you feel like you could touch out and reach the flag. It's right below it. Like right there. So it's super cool.
Was it in your face? Was it taunting you?
No, not at all.
Did
Golden Tate also played for Eagles?
Were you in Eagles gear?
I was in full Eagles gear.
Do you feel like do you think they did that with Golden Tate to kind of like give an FU to the Eagles, getting their heads right away?
They had no idea.
Like, we claim Golden Tate.
They had no idea they were winning the game.
The Eagles don't want to claim Golden Tate anyway. He did nothing when he was there.
He did a little bit.
No.
What if Jeremy Maclin came over and raised the 12th man flag?
I'd tell him he was a chief.
Yeah, I was going to say, what, was he a Seahawk?
No, but
okay, so why would he be raising the flag?
What if Zach Ertz would have like, hey, you're not doing anything right now. Just come over here and raise the 12th man flag.
He'd raise the flag and be like, I've decided not to come to Seattle.
So, were you nervous at all once you found out that Jalen Hurts was playing?
No.
Prior to that, when it was going to be Marcus Mariota versus Drew Lock, were you thinking, "Ugh, I shouldn't have to give Travis all those points"?
Yes, but I still would have put the Eagles as a better team with Mariota than Locke, even though
Right.
So I was worried, but not like
You just felt like
whatever.
too much of a spread at
Yeah,
that point.
exactly.
When Hurts was going to play, were you like MJ flu game? Here we go. Like he was gonna
good
ball out.
No,
No,
I don't think he's that type of
oh
guy.
Oh,
Well, he proved it.
oh.
He definitely proved it.
No
way
faith
to be
in
right
his
on that one,
QB.
Craig. If he would have blown us out 45-0, he'd be like, "Yeah, I knew it.
No,
I knew he
I
had
don't-
that dog in him."
I still don't think he has that.
You know who has that dog in him? Gardner Minshew.
Gardner, dude, he's good.
Got that dog.
Drew Lock, he's the Colts Drew Lock. You know who's not the Eagles Drew Lock? Jalen Hurts.
Yes, true.
Probably would have won with Mariota.
Probably.
Hey, let's go. That's all I've been hearing from Jamie like last couple days.
Yeah,
So
he asked me if we were recording tonight, and he's like, I said, yeah, and he goes, give him hell. So you get there, have a good time, probably bro it up with a few other Eagle fans. Or did you-
yeah, actually, we hung out at the Griffey's bar where the old pyramid was.
yeah.
We hung out there for, I don't know, 3 hours plus. Had lunch and hung out there and then walked around a little bit. And I'll tell you again, it's only my second Seahawks game, but it was, the ratio to me was really close to 50-50.
Dude, you could hear it.
And it's funny because I think it's cool. I mean, it's kind of annoying because I'm not a Seahawks fan, but I think it's kind of cool. You know, the Seahawks, whatever, right? That got drowned out even when I was inside, drowned out numerous times by Eagles fans spelling Eagles. I mean, it literally drowned out the Seahawks. So I felt pretty good for 3.5 quarters.
Pretty good competing for two annoying fan bases.
Yeah. Yeah, we were the more annoying one, even away.
I mean, we parked, and I got at the parking garage, and I didn't even get across the street until I had people yelling at me, and I didn't know what was going on. I couldn't hear what was being yelled, and as the cars came by, because it was a light, we were walking through a crosswalk, this dude literally is out the side of his window yelling "Go Birds" with like a full Eagles gear on and waving a hat as he's just driving down the street.
Oh my god!
I make that joke. But Eagles fans are way worse. Way worse.
Gotta be.
They way. Especially if they were in Philly. Like Philly fans in Philly, terrible.
So is it bird franchises? I mean, think about them.
Maybe.
Got the Falcons. I think they'd probably be pretty annoying in Atlanta. You got the Ravens. I feel like they're kind of Baltimore.
I feel like you're walking a pretty shifty line here.
No, I feel like
What you're trying to say?
I think that's it.
Yeah, you're not going to go any further.
Is there
What other towns do you want to mention?
Yeah.
You want to talk about Detroit?
No. I'm talking about birds.
I know where you're going.
Red Wings?
Yeah, I know where you're going.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. But then you look at the Colts, the Broncos,
Couple stallions.
Stallions hanging out.
Yeah.
No big deal. We just play football.
No, but it's the owners that make all the noise.
Did you hear about the owner of the Carolina Panthers?
Tepper?
Yeah.
About what?
So,
How he owes a lot of money to a lot of people?
no, I heard, hopefully, okay, I don't know. I might be spreading rumors, but
Only 6 people
That's
know
good.
that
so
anyway.
January
This isn't
1st,
just Kevin Bacon degrees. There's not enough people that listen to this to.
January 1st, 2024,
Breaking news.
the
Heard it first. Full buddy.
the courts are
Travis
going to the courts are going to release the names of like unredacted
Epstein's?
of Epstein's flight lists,
Yeah.
and Tepper was one of the people on it.
There's probably more than one owner on there.
And now the owners, the only owner so far has been named, and according to Schefter, the owners are now having an emergency meeting to determine
how they get their names off the list.
How much money it will cost
what they're gonna
to
do.
be redacted.
What they're going to do with him as an owner now, if they're going to vote him out.
He's going to kill himself, like Epstein.
Dude,
Whoa! Breaking news.
breaking news.
That he didn't do it? That's not breaking news.
No, you just broke the news that he's going to.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Future alert.
Future, like a Vegas future.
Yeah.
You guys,
Anybody in a death pool?
yeah, dude, I'm in a death pool right now, and Jimmy Carter was my number one, and he is hanging on, man. Like I thought it was it. I gotta thank you. Thank you for reminding me what I've. Now that you brought in the key players that Epstein's Island's flight logs are going to be released.
Does your death pool restart on the 1st though?
Yeah.
So you only got a few days left to.
Yeah, I don't know. In fact, the texts haven't gone out yet. In fact, we'll probably pick them on December 31st. All right, let's get back to another death squad, the Philadelphia Eagles. So,
Yes.
so at what point did you start feeling the wheels start to wiggle a little bit? Was
First interception.
Oh, really?
Just a toe wiggle then.
Just not much though. Just a little bit of
Well,
vibration.
I did, and then the Seahawks go 3 and out, and I'm like, oh, no
Yeah.
big deal.
Oh, there's nothing. A pothole.
Yeah.
It's just fine.
It's Drew Lock.
And then watching, now I saw some other screenshots where they had he didn't have to go deep. He
on
could've-
the last play of the game.
yeah, he could have kept it. He could have kept it short.
Yeah, Gainwell was wide open.
And he could have got what did he need? Like 7 yards, 5 yards?
Yeah, but he had like the other 20 yards probably to run. It would have been in field goal range probably.
Yeah, but at the same time,
It is whatever. You aren't playing for a tie in Seattle.
no,
So-
you go for the win.
Well, you're already in the playoffs.
And what do you think about Jamal Adams being a healthy scratch? Love comes in.
Yeah, because that helped. I wish Adams was in. I wish Adams wasn't a healthy scratch. That would have been a touchdown. That first interception if Adams was there.
Bounced it right off his face mask.
No, he wouldn't have even caught him. He would have been behind him.
He would be rushing the quarterback. He wouldn't even be out in coverage.
Yeah, that would have been a touchdown if Adams was there, the first one.
And then Bradbury, I got to say, I put all my money on DK, who played well, but I was expecting an absolute monster game. Bradbury hung in there.
It was the way that the Seahawks obviously ended up winning the game was different than I thought because I did not think Walker was going to run the ball.
Yeah.
And they pushed the Eagles around running the ball. And I didn't think that was going to happen.
And then personal note from you, how much money was owed by you to other people other than me? You had to have some bets going.
Yeah, there's still some outstanding bets as far as the way the Eagles finished the season.
Okay.
It just kind of hurt some of those bets. I'd say between you and the money that was on tickets waiting to be cashed, it wasn't a lot, maybe $100.
So we bet 20.
Yeah,
I see 10.
and a ticket right there for you.
And I see a $2 ticket.
No, that's not $2. Not the win.
Well, no. Oh, did this win?
Yeah,
Oh, this won.
that's why I'm giving it to you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
But so what that is, just so you can explain to everybody understands it.
Yeah.
What does that say the final one was? The payout on that ticket.
The total ticket payout, $26.55.
It's not. It's $13.90 because that's a parlay, and I pushed.
Yeah.
So you got $24. So you're $4. No, I don't need change.
No, I'm not giving you a change. I'm scaling this thing, seeing if you're messing with me.
But
No. I'm not grabbing for
Yeah.
money. Don't worry
but that's
about
the that's because you have to go cash that ticket in.
that. Oh, like he's not there.
I know that's not that big a deal.
You know what? I actually banned myself from the casino.
Well, there you go. There you gotta
So-
go.
Did you put your picture up
So
there?
I'll get arrested. I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. Let me just check the validity of this real quick with
Go
my
ahead.
Caesars app. Okay, and it says
I banned myself from there, but I have an app on my phone for this.
I didn't know. I crushed it on Friday night. I crushed it Friday night. 4-leg parlay. Ohio State Buckeyes. -1.5. Purdue Boilermakers over 1.5, and then Iowa Hawkeyes. Holy cow! That spread. Nailed it. And the Wildcats. That's crazy. $13.90. Can't wait. Okay, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you for being a man of your word.
Yep.
Appreciate you. Any other thing, venting, frustration, something to bore Veronica a little bit concerning
The Eagles.
the Eagles?
One
and
thing
the Seahawks?
we'll leave it at. I am really hoping the Eagles end up with the 2 seed because obviously they basically gave the 49ers the 1 seed now. So I'm hoping the Eagles end up with the 2 seed. I'm really, really rooting for the Seahawks to make the playoffs as the 7 seed and have them come to Philly the first game of the playoffs.
That'd be fun.
That's what I'm rooting for.
That'd be fun. Let's see what Homer has to say. I know Homer likes to talk his crap. He says, oh, yeah, first place all alone. Thanks, buddy. I told you I'll break them birds. And then he said the Matt Patricia effect. 92-yard, 2-minute drill to Drew Lock.
Yeah, do all the coordinators get fired if it's not a Super Bowl win this season?
What do
Are
think?
you asking me what I think?
Let's ask you.
I think that there's going to be some changes if they don't go deep in the playoffs. I don't know about having to win the Super Bowl. They don't go deep in the playoffs, then yeah, a minimum NFC Championship game against San Francisco and San Francisco probably. Whether you win that, I don't know if there's a change there, but if you don't make it to that game, I think there'll be changes.
You know who's available?
Jim Harbaugh?
No, not to change the coach. Like if your coach stays and you need a new offensive play caller.
Right.
Yeah.
They've already talked about trying to get him in for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
All right. So, got some questions, Craig. Well, let's just do this real quick. What's the record of the Colts right now? True Colts fan.
8-5, something like that.
So that's the only thing that we're off on.
That they were overachieving. Yeah,
Yeah, it might flip.
it might.
12-5.
I don't think it's going to do that.
It
But it's not.
Zach Moss gets hurt. But then the other two showed up. They look great.
Taylor comes back this weekend.
Taylor comes back, but what was it? Bradshaw and somebody else?
Bradshaw. What is this? 2013.
No, who are the backups? Who are your two back? Bradley? Or is
They're
it-
like no names that they call
No
from
names.
practice.
Sermon.
Gooden, I think, or something like that.
yeah, good. Yeah,
Didn't Sermon come in and dominate?
Sermon was there too. There's like a couple they called from the practice squad.
yeah. They played well. I'm immediately worried about my Zach Moss.
It goes as far
Stand.
as Minshew Mania will go. He can have a game to throw 3 touchdowns or a game to throw 3 picks. You never know.
Beginning of the season, we predicted the Colts would go 5-12. That's not happening. We predicted the Eagles would go 13-4,
Doable. They went out.
and then we've got the Seahawks predicted to go 9-8. Doable if they just have to lose one, win the next two. Probably will miss the play. I'm guessing they're going to miss the playoffs, but I also thought the Eagles were going to blow them out. So what do I know? Not much. I need to start doing that. Congratulations to the Seahawks not making the playoffs because I don't think it's going to happen. Craig earlier today hit me up with the text. Hey, we need to tag Jared. No, he said we need to ask for football advice.
Yeah. Are we gonna do a little 10-minute separate that somebody else
No, we're
listens to?
just gonna sneak this in right now.
You sure?
Yeah,
All right.
he'll listen to it.
I don't think he will.
One won't.
Brandon won't.
No.
Either way.
No.
I think we're gonna bore some people.
All right. So
I say we just do a quick
I'll do a
10-minute
10-minute.
playoff
Sure.
fantasy
Just do whatever you want to do.
because that's all I'm doing one time the entire year.
All right. Well, then let's talk.
And I'm
Christmas.
not going to do it, so pick a side.
Let's talk Christmas. Christmas is this week. What do you guys got going on for your Christmas Eve?
Oh, waffles, baby.
baby.
He's going to greet every guest as they come to the door like that.
Yeah.
Waffles,
Did
baby.
you figure out if you're
waffles, baby.
did you figure out if you're gonna be doing a little driving,
little DoorDash?
little DoorDash so we can call on you? For syrup?
I'm hosting Christmas Eve and I'm hosting Christmas Day, so I probably won't be out I'll probably be sleeping on my couch because my kid kept me up. Dude, at 2 a.m., he's playing video games. His bedroom is directly next to mine, and his TV is faced towards our bedroom, like on the wall. And he's just shouting, laughing. And I go, hey, time, let's wrap it up. Okay. I'm going to sleep at 2:30. Okay, sounds good. Just half hour. Okay. I wake up at 3, and he's still shouting and playing. And I text him. I say, go to bed. And I go back to sleep. And then at 3:30, I still hear shouting and playing. And I go into the room. I go, turn that thing off right now. I turned it to my dad. My dad was always like, I'll rip that thing out of the wall. You guys waste too much time on that. I'll rip that thing out of the wall. And I wanted to rip that thing out of the wall as well. And man, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, it's 3:30. I said, what time is it? He goes, 3. And I go, look, 3:30. Okay, go to sleep.
Does he have headphones that he wears? So he could have got away with it forever if he was just quiet.
Yeah, dude. I was quiet. I was whispering. I said, no, you don't. Their noise count. And I kept on saying counseling, and I was mad. And I'm saying it again. Noise canceling. And so, anyway, he just...
Did he poke at you when you said counseling and made it worse?
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, what are you trying to say? They're counseling me?
No, I am taking this out of the wall.
Yeah, we're going to freaking break it over his head. So then I laid down and I couldn't fall asleep. I could not fall asleep. And I stayed wide awake in rage and anger.
Going, son of a bitch, talking about counseling.
Yeah, 3:30 to 4:30, just no sleep. Just staring.
I hope he does it again tonight.
It'd be funnier if he just takes off the headphones, plays the game loud, and yells, and is like, "Was there a problem?"
I'm like, "What's going on?" He goes, "I don't know. Some guy named Bone Jangles over here invited me to a game.
There's some man online talking to me
at 2 a.m. He's like,
2 in the morning.
He's like sending me Venmo to get louder and louder every 5 minutes.
His little avatar has orange hair. Awesome. Do you know who that is?
That does sound like something I would do.
Yeah, that'd be good. Hey, yell.
He said you suck at Madden.
Oh man, those were the days. Remember that fun time when we were? Do you guys still do it or no?
The league?
Yeah.
No.
Is it over?
Yeah.
I don't have to be a part of it. I haven't.
No, we haven't did it since that time.
It was fun.
I haven't even got Madden since that year.
Sarah, we'll at least answer Sarah's question.
No, that's fine.
Because that instead of Veronica's hot topic, we'll talk about Sarah. So put a pin in it. But for Christmas Eve, you guys are you hosting Christmas Day? What are you guys doing Christmas Day?
Hosting. He's coming to my house.
Working.
Are you off at 1?
I'm hoping to get there by 3.
Nice. And then you guys got to do any more shopping real quick? Or are you guys all set?
Oh, Carrie took care of that. I don't do that.
Oh, I'm done.
You good? Are you the gift?
I don't
card
have
guy?
to do much. No, I got gifts, but I don't have to do very much.
I feel like you're a sentimental guy, though. I feel like you think about gifts.
Yeah, too much, so I don't anymore.
So what do you do? What are you, the gift card guy then at that point?
No, I just get gifts that I know they want.
Oh, so you just know?
I ask sometimes.
Oh,
what do you want?
Just tell me what you want.
Yeah.
I'll get it for you.
Yeah.
It makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
You didn't ask me what I wanted.
Yeah, because I got too sentimental for you.
What'd you get him?
Secrets.
Did you get him a CD plus R25 pack that can't be written on, and you didn't know that, so then you wasted $20 at Walgreens, and then you actually Googled the type of disc that you need, and then you order that on Amazon, and hopefully they get here at December 24th?
Dude, it says right on that sheet I gave you, that whole list, that paper I gave you with it,
I got no paper.
This sounds very personal.
It was right on the top, right? The remote, and then the instructions to how to do everything.
Well, the instructions, yeah, the booklet.
Inside there, it tells you the CDs you're supposed to get.
Nobody wants to hear your guys' married bickering. I don't know what this is about.
How big that booklet was when you handed it to me? I'm like, I had to watch a YouTube video just to read the booklet.
Jeez, whatever, not my problem.
But it was nice. I just bought the wrong CDs, and they didn't have them, the real ones, so I had to order them online. So hopefully I get them in time. And this is a question for anyone. Can I burn off that computer?
Does it have a disk drive?
I mean, up top it should.
I don't see one.
Okay, that is there's not a disk drive on that thing at all. Shut up.
Not from my point of view.
Dang it, how am I gonna do this? Oh, you're right.
What was it like, dude?
Wait, no. There's like,
What's up there?
It's hidden. It's a hidden thing. It's got to be a hidden thing.
What's up there?
For those that are listening, he's standing right now, looking at
This is what you pay your hard-earned Patreon dollars
He's
for.
looking at a computer tower, trying to figure out if there is a disk drive.
Uh-oh. This wasn't thought through.
Corey, let's throw it to you. You have a better view from that side.
Well, it seems like he might need glasses because you can't really tell what's going on.
There really is not. Okay. It's getting a little bit harder.
And survey says...
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. All right, hold on. My daughter called me. I'm gonna have her text me instead.
I answered your question. I bought him a new VCR because he's really into tapes again.
You're such a liar.
The old Disney ones. He's in love with
You're
them
such
now.
a liar.
What are you looking at me for?
Don't judge a man for watching old Disney tapes.
My VCR broke last week.
Yeah, he's
such a liar.
That's lasted since 1998. It finally
Actually,
broke.
I got so many Disney like puffy VHSs like 3 years ago from someone that was selling $30. I'm probably a millionaire. I probably have something in there that's a millionaire. Man, you know what I really wish? I wish this was an uncashed ticket. I could look forward to it.
It is uncashed.
No, he means like not happened yet.
Yeah, like it was something like
Oh.
basically you put together what you thought was going to win.
I got you.
Not to screw me over, but it's like $10, and that you were going to be like, okay, and this is gonna win you $300.
Oh.
And I would have
Like what I do for Christmas cards.
You do that?
No, I buy scratch tickets
Scratch
instead
tickets.
of Christmas
Oh, yeah.
cards.
Yeah. So that's what you do too?
Yeah.
Those are fun.
I don't get Christmas cards anymore for anybody. I just get my scratch card and say, this is better because you can win money.
You can win money or you're not.
Yeah.
And hang up the loser above the mantle.
Either way, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And I'm thoughtful.
Yeah.
Has anyone won big on any of those yet?
No.
That you know of? Like
Not that
maybe
I
like
know of.
$100, Eddie?
I think somebody won, but I don't think it was like those $100.
Oh.
Maybe they didn't tell me.
You give them the little dollar ones?
No, I do $5 ones.
Dude, that's pretty good. I'm surprised people aren't winning a little bit more than that. I'm hosting Christmas Eve. We're doing what we do as a tradition of our my mom and dad. So this, I don't know. I'll tell you a little bit about my Christmas Eve growing up. We'd go to church for candlelight service, burn our hands with the melting wax when you're a kid holding that. No pain tolerance as a child. But you would just watch that candle just burn and then just ooze onto your hand, and you just stare at that. And then you'd also kind of like sing and almost blow out your candle, and then like your mom would be like, "Stop, quit trying to blow out the candle." And then you just kind of focus on it. Did you guys do the same thing? Did you guys ever do a candlelight service?
No. I feel like that develops into like a fetish later in life.
I think it did. That explains a lot.
Yeah.
And so then we'd go home. We'd still be all in our church clothes, which would be at that time of life would be either a nice pair of jeans or nice slacks and a sweater vest with like a dress up shirt and a bow tie. That's what it was probably close to. Is that what you guys, when you guys dressed up, what did you guys have?
Oh, I wore sweater vests even in high school.
That is right. You would wear them underneath. You'd wear a T-shirt underneath it. I remember that. You and James Klein would be the sweater vest guys.
I think
But,
the last time I wore a sweater vest was 7th grade. I had a couple sweater vests.
Mm.
We didn't go to the church services and stuff like that, so we didn't dress up.
You guys never went to a church service? Like
I didn't growing
randomly?
up, no.
Yeah, I went. I think that I went with my grandparents. My parents chose to let me go with them, and I think by the time Corey was old enough, they didn't make him go.
Oh, Corky.
Yeah,
Go Corky.
Was that supposed to elicit something?
No, but it's just funny how like you're only like 2 years younger. Wait, are you 4 years younger?
Then who?
Wait, are you
He's
guys
4.
4 years apart?
Almost exactly 4.
Wow, I thought
3
you guys
and
were
some
closer
change.
than that.
How old do you think I was? 40 something?
No, I thought you were like 3 years, 2 years, like me and Adam.
It's
But-
3 years
Okay,
and
well that makes a lot more
9,
sense.
8 months.
Especially when this guy's 18 and getting like thrown into central parties and and like in over his head.
I was 16.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes, correct. Anyway, back to this. So what my parents, my mom liked to be, I wouldn't
Proper?
Yes. Great word. Not fancy. It was not a fancy thing. It's not like
Sophisticated.
it's not really an elegant or sophisticated thing. It was more of a proper thing.
Nope, I like my word better.
Yeah, but that's good too. A little bit of that. We'll mix that in there.
It sounded elegant.
But we had the dimmer on our the 1980s like twist knob on the lights where it would twist down, and so she'd dim it, and then we'd have candles lit, and you really couldn't see that much. She'd have a little bit of Christmas music playing, and then we would eat open face sandwiches. Open face sandwiches is literally just a sandwich without a top. And then you'd make your own. We had various meats and cheeses, and bread, rye. We would have sourdough. We'd have regular whatever. And so we would make these sandwiches. We'd have probably German potato salad, and then maybe some like a Waldorf salad or something to that extent, and maybe some Martinelli's. And then we would eat that. Sing some songs, sing some more Christmas songs as a family. Me and my bro, my mom and dad.
This is just no extended family. This is just you guys.
Just us
Okay.
four. And then it would be, okay, here is, let's get the camcorder out, and you can open your one present. And here's your one present to open, and here's your one present.
Well, how'd that get there already? That's weird.
Well, it was just from the family.
Okay.
Yeah, from the family. Santa worked the early shift
That
with
day?
us. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no. And then Santa for Christmas. So then we'd open our present. It was usually something small. Like one year I got popcorn, like the in the tins that has like the divider, like the caramel.
The triple.
So good, but it was a Seahawks one that then turned into, it was like our wastebasket. So afterwards. So I don't know if there's a joke there for how trash. Oh, so your Seahawks are trash. We're trash back then too.
I didn't say anything.
Did you think it?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what a good what the best thing between a good joke teller and a bad joke teller is?
Whatever you compared to a good joke teller?
Discernment. It's discernment. You knew not to tell the joke because you knew it was there, but it wasn't. There's no payoff for it. So why even muster any?
Just enjoy it in your head.
Just enjoy it in your head.
I did.
Okay, good. And then Christmas day, Christmas morning, go to sleep. Christmas morning, wake up. Santa never wrapped the main present. And we only got one main present and stockings from Santa. And then we'd come through and be like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. And like, it's like,
Why don't we just put a warning right here? If you're listening with kids, fast forward like 5 minutes. Then you can talk about your actual mornings. Fast forward.
well, that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what Santa brought. Santa never wrapped the gifts.
Just open.
Just to hope they were already there, like a bike or like
And everything?
like a
If you-
Super Nintendo, anything.
We were real similar because usually what Santa decided to do is it was a larger gift most of the time, and it was usually in a garage or somewhere else.
Yeah, but
not
that
where
was
the tree's at.
separate. And then you didn't. That
But
was
that's
till
the one-
after.
But that's the one large gift. Is what he's saying.
Yeah, exactly.
But everything else was wrapped. I thought he said everything was unwrapped.
No,
Oh, okay.
just the one gift.
Okay. That makes more sense. I was like, just everything just thrown under the tree.
Well, no, my parents would have their stuff wrapped, but yeah, Santa had his, and that was the big stuff. Santa always got the big credit,
But you could tell because Santa's wrapping paper was always different
or none at all.
on some of like a bike or something like that.
Yeah,
It had a bow.
It had a bow.
No bow. It was literally just like Santa was like, "Here you go."
And it was always out in another room
No,
or
it was,
outside.
it was
for
with
us.
everything. Oh, for you guys.
Yeah.
But because Christmas Eve growing up for us was all the family thing.
I mean, like you had aunts, uncles, cousins crawling over each
Well,
other.
for what we had it was our aunt and their family and everybody, and then our family always went over, and then to our grandma's.
But did they do the same thing? I feel like that was
and she was also proper.
so.
Our grandma was.
It means
not anybody else.
They bored the shit out of you for like a good 4 hours, and the whole time you're just like either out in the yard throwing a football around.
Oh no, you left.
You listened to me play the organ.
You were mostly required to stay inside.
I played the organ.
He did play the organ. That was one of the every Christmas Eve.
No,
I'm not even joking.
No,
every Christmas Eve, there would be a part of the night where my grandma would stop everybody's. They would sit down, and then she would have him play whatever he had played that year.
And then Craig was at the very end. God bless us, everyone. Can I please go now? Can I have my pepperoni stick and my Macho Man Randy Savage doll that I got from my aunt?
This is usually where I got an alarm clock for like every year.
Or socks. That were already opened.
Yeah. Like a 6-pack of socks, but I got 3 of them.
I'm supposed to listen to this. Well, I'm going to take a pause on that. I'm going to go back to yours. But the Dad How Do I Christmas channel is having a live carol singing, and it's going to be my uncle, obviously, my dad, my brother who plays the guitar, and me. Now, I'm coughing up a storm. I don't know if I'm even going to do this, and I suck at singing.
Just drink some honey tea right before.
Maybe I'll do that. Or maybe I'll just do a ventriloquist the whole time, and I'll just take sips. You know what? That's what I'll do.
Why don't you just do the deep
That's
parts?
what I'm going to
Yeah,
do.
just be the bass.
Just do the deep
like
parts.
Silent Night.
Oh, just do that.
I'll just be sipping coffee, and I'll have a puppet. I'll go get a puppet, and I will just be the.
That's only allowed if you get a puppet that looks exactly like you.
It's a good idea. But so the thing is, though, is that he's like, hey, so what do you want to give out? Because he goes, for me, I'm going to give away my book, and your dad's going to do, give away a tool, and your brother, he painted something, and he's going to give away a painting. What are you going to give away? It's a raffle. He's got like Firestone sponsored it, so there's going to be like $1,500 worth of gift cards for tires. There's like somebody else has sponsored it, so get your names in there. If you're listening right now, it's Saturday morning, meaning this is getting released. It's this Saturday, December 23rd at 8 a.m. Pacific time. But anyway,
where at?
On YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube Live. So you can just go to the page, and it's there. And you get to watch me fumble through singing.
Well, at least you don't have to go door to door.
That's true. And we're just going to sit in his living room. I think
You're gonna be in front of a fire?
I don't know. What I think, now I'm thinking about candles, I might be double-fisting some candles and just burning the crap out of my hands. Just if you see that.
Travis, why do you need to leave the room?
But too much fun. But he's like, you got a full body. He was the one that made the full body cast hoodies. And he goes, you got any that you want to give away? And I said, I'm pretty much out of them. Like I got some smalls and some mediums and maybe a large. Like I have nothing to really give away. So if those people out there that want a little brief moment of COVID, Enumclaw, full body cast history, hit me up for that last minute. If you want a small, medium, or a large hoodie, hit me up. But I'm like, you know what? I don't have anything to give. He's like, promote the podcast. I don't got anything. I don't have anything. I feel like maybe one hoodie that's going to be a small. Like no one's going to want that. And so, but then I remembered the Venetian that I stayed at 2 weeks ago. They gave me 2 packages, 2 full boxes, though not that on top. I put my old stuff in there, but of Callaway Super Soft golf balls. So I'm giving that away. And I feel like that's a pretty good gift.
So you're regifting.
I'm regifting a gift that I got, but it's a good gift.
That you didn't pay for.
Did you at least
Didn't pay for it.
Did you at least buy a golf ball stamp that was customized that said full buddy and stamp each ball?
Dude, do they have that?
Yes.
They have a stamp.
They have custom stamps you can get. I don't know if it can be like a full word, a full buddy, but you could like come up with some type of.
If anyone,
your little logo can be a stamp.
Guys, seriously, Amanda, anyone out there, Holly, Desi, Dan, anyone else that's listening to this
Pretty
right
much the
now,
other 3 people listening.
the 3 people are listening. Pool your funds together, please, and buy me a full buddy cast stamp that I could just stamp on the ball. Don't give me a customized ball. Just give me a stamp that I could stamp on a ball. I didn't know this was even a thing.
So I know they have stamps you can just go buy right now, like Lucky Clover stamp. You can stamp all they have tons of that stuff. So you can find a custom one.
Do that. People out there right now, Jackie, Melissa, Adam,
It's awful demanding.
Kellen.
This is time for giving, not asking.
No, Jared, Brandon Thorpe, who's definitely listening right now.
Anybody that's on this board for the... Oh, never mind.
Homer, you know all the cool stuff when it comes to the merch. Hook a brother up. I need that, please. Homer or Homer the vet, or pool those two together. Jackson Sidehook, you haven't given me enough.
He doesn't even eat because of this.
Lee might do it.
Shout out to him.
Yeah,
shout out to Jackson, because he might not be paying you money anymore.
He is.
He might stop soon, because I heard that he might be moving away.
What?
So, that's what I was told.
Does it not work in a different state?
Yeah.
No, he might forget about you and not care anymore, because I think he's moving to Florida.
Well, then he's going to away. He's going to want to hear the voice.
No, I think he's going to be done with you.
He's going to spread full buddy in Florida.
Is that what he's going to do? He's going to do the opposite? I don't know if he want to spread anything in Florida.
He creates his own full buddy. He's like, yeah, no, I came up with this myself.
I think Florida just spreads on you. You don't spread anything there.
Let's see where we at.
He's going to be one of those ones you see on the news where it says Florida man. It's going to end up being him. If you're listening, though, let us know if that's true.
No, he is listening.
Maybe.
He better friggin' be listening. Anyway, so I have to give this thing. So thank you for reminding me, because I was going to bring that. I hope that's a good gift. And also listen to that. All right, now back to you. So is proper.
What are we talking about?
Your Christmas Eve.
Oh, yeah. Craig played the organ.
He played the organ. Why did he say Oregon?
That's what it was. It was an organ.
It was an actual organ. It wasn't a piano.
No, it's an organ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're saying You're
not saying the state.
You are saying the state. Re-listen to this. Say Oregon.
Oregon.
You're saying Oregon. You're saying the state right there. Say Oregon. Say Oregon. Oregon. You see, you're putting an in there.
Oregon.
You're doing it again. I don't know how you're doing it. Oregon. You're This is ridiculous.
Okay, listen. I have went to Portland, Oregon.
That's good. That's the exact same way you said Oregon.
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 I played the organ. I played the organ.
See?
I went to Oregon.
He played the organ in Oregon.
Spell organ for me.
Organ.
Okay, because you should be spelling it the way you're doing it. Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Believe it's a element.
I didn't know that.
In the world somewhere. You know what I'm talking about? Oregon?
Yeah. It's a trail, too.
It is a trail.
Of tears.
Yeah, your R, though, trails into that G way too long.
Thanks for bringing up my speech impediment from 3rd grade and make me feel bad about it.
You've worked through a lot. You've worked through a lot, and I'm proud of you.
I'm going to go have to see Mr. Warren again.
Did you have to play some jelly flag football?
I don't want to play jelly flag football now.
You got to hold that ball tight.
Because he probably lives in Oregon.
You got to hold that ball tight just like that.
I hope he's still living in Oregon.
Dude, he was 95 when he was teaching, so I don't know how that guy's going to be.
He probably got new organs.
So bad. Jim wants to kill me because of this cough. She wants to murder me.
That's one way to deal with it.
No, she really does. All right. Let's address Sarah Johnson's question, and then we'll call this good. We'll go do our playoff one after this. This is almost 45 minutes.
I'm not doing a playoff one.
Yes, you are.
I don't want to do it.
I don't feel like it.
So Sarah Johnson says, my question is, the Chiefs are playing the Raiders at home on Christmas Day. Will Taylor Swift be there or not? And then pause. Amanda Keating said, I'm only here for Sarah M. Johnson's T. Swift question. And then Sarah goes, record number of listeners tuning in for this one. You are welcome.
It's a home game for the Chiefs?
No. How are they home game in Vegas?
I didn't hear where
the Chiefs are playing the Raiders at home.
Okay.
We've got someone who probably does watch football, but probably doesn't understand she's a girl. Okay.
Why isn't...
No, she's a girl. It's okay.
It's actually the way that Trav said it. That's what I was making fun of.
No, she's a girl. We get it.
It had nothing to do with what she said.
She's a girl.
It was what Trav said.
She's a girl. Anyway, will Taylor Swift be there or not? Craig.
T Swift will be there because it's Christmas Day and she's going to be there for Travis.
A Trav Smith. Swift Smith. Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith, Smith, Smith. Taylor Swift, Swift Smith. Oregon. Corey.
She will be in Oregon. No, she will be there, and she's going to become Oprah, and she's going to give away just a bunch of free shit.
Oh, do you think
Everybody.
reach under?
Everybody look under your chair for the
look,
stadium.
Look under your chairs.
It's going to be her album.
Did you say opera or Oprah?
The opera.
I think she's going to be there. Do you guys want to take over under bet on how many times she gets shown?
They've been
I'm
doing
gonna
it less.
go under because they were trying not to.
But it's Christmas Day. That's where it comes into play.
Only if she's going to be wearing a Santa hat will they show.
It depends on how well Travis Kelce plays as well.
Let's hear Santa hat on, over 3. No Santa hat, under 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess green elf hat.
Are we saying is there a side bet on just the Santa hat?
If she's wearing one,
I'm saying that, but realistically, I don't believe she's going to wear one because
she'll be wearing an elf hat. I agree.
She is a female that knows she will be seen on TV, and I think she will have her hair done.
Let's set the line.
Under the hat.
Let's set the line right now. If Travis Kelce has a great game, I'm going to say they're going to show her. I think 7.5. Okay?
It's below that.
I'd take the under with the elf hat.
7. You're saying 7.5 the entire game. That means that he may do a big play. Boom, they get her.
Is his mom
cheering,
there?
And then they go away, and then boom, as he's celebrating his touchdown, they go back to her. You could get like 2, maybe 3 right then.
This is Monday. I believe it's the second game Monday, so it's not at 10 a.m. It's a midday game on Christmas. So I think that plays into it.
All right. So
if it was the night game,
okay, I
think it'd be more.
Fine, I'll go 5.5.
I still think it'd be under.
Okay, I'm taking 5.5, taking the over. Craig's taking under.
You guys have a problem.
We'll do this. We'll do the $10 on it again. Corey,
she's gonna wear an elf hat.
Are you gonna? Hey, so here's the question though: are you gonna record it and rewatch it to make sure every single time? Because how are you gonna know that?
I will. I watch the game, and
I'm
I'll
sure.
have a notepad.
I'm sure the Swifties will know.
I don't know if I would trust you or I watching the game counting.
I'm sure there's
I'd like
a Swifty
to,
tracker.
yeah.
There's got to be a Swifty tracker.
Somebody needs to let us know if there's a Swifty tracker. Also,
it's like the Santa tracker, but for Taylor Swift.
Ooh, that would also tell us how close she is to what city.
Yeah.
There's your answer, Sarah. We are gonna have to check the
Swifty.
Swifty tracker.
And we're doing like how sports is. If she's not there, there's no bet. That's not an under.
It's pretty much an
an
under.
That's the farthest under you can get.
No, it's voided at that point because it's just like a player not playing. They won't. If the player never plays, they're not gonna.
So if you go bet on a player right now,
yes,
and they don't play, do you get your money back?
You get your money back. Absolutely.
What if they show her in a commercial?
No, it's got to be live.
Said who?
This 5.5
Said who?
Is where
No,
your
it's live if she's watching it, but it's voided out if she's not there.
But even if she's there, commercials don't count.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Commercials don't
He's
count.
saying a
You
commercial
never
would
talked
count.
about commercials.
Unless it's one of those weird Tide-looking live commercials they do for the Super Bowl, where it looks like she's in the suite, and then she turns and she's holding a Tide bottle, and it's like, oh, this was pre-recorded.
The most recent,
but it looks live.
The most recent Tide commercial is the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jamie said, by the way, biggest Eagles fan that I know, because she said, it's so weird that Chunky Soup, it seems like they always sponsor Eagles players. And she said, like Travis Kelce, of course, and Donovan McNabb. And she knew Donovan McNabb, unlike this guy who said Steve McNair last episode.
Well, you just said Travis Kelce, and he doesn't play for the Eagles.
I'm not an
so-
Eagles fan.
So
And I
no,
met
you
Jay-
said she said that,
and I met Jason.
You were repeating what
Okay,
she
no,
said.
She was right. She said Jason Kelsey.
I don't think so.
No, she did.
I think you're making her look better now. She said
That
Travis.
Could, okay, that could be the truth. Okay, that's it. Yep, that's right. But then we were talking.
John Elway was in those commercials.
Was Michael Vick or Randall Cunningham ever in those commercials?
Michael Vick did a dog food commercial. It wasn't Chunky Soup.
That's so messed up. That's so messed. Yeah, I remember that one. It was for.
It wasn't during the Eagles, though. It was pre-Eagles in jail.
But Reggie White did it. But he was a Packer at the time, I want to say.
Did Chris Carter do it? But he was a Viking at the time.
Was Chris Carter an Eagle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he started.
Chris Carter started on the Eagles.
I thought he maybe ended his career there. But do you remember Randall being a part of it at all?
I don't know.
I just remember
The
Donovan
soup wasn't
McNabb.
chunky back then.
Yeah. No. Chunky quarterback.
Yeah.
Donovan McNabb was kind of a chunky
It
quarterback.
was just regular soup back then.
For Randall Cunningham? Yeah. Did I ever tell you that my dare
Dare Bear?
bear was named Randall Cunningham?
That's awesome.
I love Randall Cunningham.
Wish you still had him.
I do have him.
You have your Dare Bear?
Yeah, he's still at my house, my parents' house.
You should have him in here, propping him up on a shelf somewhere.
I had an old jersey of Randall Cunningham and a bandana, green bandana, that I think I'd probably get arrested for if I was a kid trying to bring that in nowadays.
They still have Dare Bears these days?
I don't know.
I don't even think they have Dare. Look at all the fentanyl. The young
Dare is different now.
Dare is try this.
Come here, I dare you.
But what if your Dare Bear was a drug name? It'd be so funny. Yeah, my Dare Bear's fentanyl. That's good.
They're like, what's fentanyl? I don't even know what that is.
No,
No, just wait 20 years. You'll know.
you seen Oregon or Oregon? What was your Dare Bear name?
I don't remember.
You really don't?
No.
Do you remember who your officer was?
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
Pippin?
No.
No, Osterdahl.
Osterdahl.
What about you?
I don't remember the name of the dog. I had one, I remember. I remember the name of my first stuffed animal, but I don't remember.
What was that?
Tuffy.
Did you have an invisible friend?
I do now, though.
Did I have an invisible friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, Drop Dead Fred.
No, seriously, what was it?
No, I did have one.
I had Tough Guy. No, I had Big Guy. His name was Big Guy.
Was he smaller than you? Was it one of those, like...
He was a construction worker. I really wanted to be a construction worker growing up as a kid.
It's kind of weird that construction workers are around a kid all the time.
It was odd. He lived in my closet.
Between this and the wax, it explains a lot of things.
A lot of things. What was your first stuffed animal?
The exact same. Mine was first, but I named mine Sam. Don't ask me why.
Sam White. Okay.
But yes, but it's a puppet, and 4 years later he got the exact same one but a different color that my parents
Mine
got.
was gray.
What was yours?
Brown.
Nice.
I had Tuffy forever. I wish I still had him. So my new invisible friend could meet him.
I still have mine.
Do you?
Mhm.
Now I'm sad.
Let's do shout outs. I'd like to shout out the listeners as well as the audience of Patreon: Kellen Hall, Holly Graff, Adam Kenny Art, Seth Loop, Cassie Spencer, Amanda Keating. By the way, Amanda sent me a message because last time I was with you, not you, I had went through each and every person, like, Kellen Hall, and check out the Cattles in the Cut, farm he's
You
got.
gave personalized shout outs?
Yes, a little bit more. And I got to Amanda, and I'm like, and Amanda Keating, thanks for all the support and what you do. So she said, I love how the Patreons are all recognized for their wonderful contributions to societies as veterans, influencers, wine and coffee sellers, just truly wonderful folks. Then there's me, who sends a video at 4 a.m. Oh, yeah, I mentioned the shirt. After my shirt freezes to the bar stool because I was too sore after a car accident to carry my dirty laundry anywhere, to wash it anywhere but my sink, and to air dry it. I am dying, LOL. My contribution to society is to make people either laugh or roll their eyes. My mama will be so proud. And you know what, Amanda? I am the same as you. Mostly people just roll their eyes. Maybe a laugh here or there. Is that you?
Nope.
Okay. Shekinah Sarver, Jared Skelly, Homer Robertson, Ben Illman, Jamie Roberts, Jamie Kenny, Apollo Doodle, Jackson Siduk, Sasha Carey Lynn, Thomas Savageau, Anthony Wright, Cameron Stratton, Katri Hoban, Homer the Vet, and Jackie Van Hoof. Thank you guys for being a part of this. I'd like to shout out my parents for always making Christmas so special, and then also helping me then to make it special for my children. That's been fun. Craig.
2 quick shout outs. One, I made a shout out last time to Jamie about, hey, coming up, we're going to go to the Seahawks game. Shout out to him. I had an awesome time. I was glad to sit next to him, even though he gave me a whole bunch of crap. I love the fact that he has been going to Seahawks games forever, and he yells at people wearing Eagles jerseys that just walk randomly by. I absolutely love that. So shout out to him.
Because you'd be doing the same thing in Philly.
Yes. And shout out to Travis Corey.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I've hung out with him a couple times the last couple weekends. He is a listener of the show. He kept telling me how much he's listened. He was asking me different stuff about some of the things we've talked about. So that was kind of surprising to hear.
That's super surprising to hear. I think you're making it up.
Yeah,
Isn't that whenever you find out somebody listens?
I'm giving him a shout out just because of that. But here's the one thing he brought up. Because we've talked on this show before, jokingly, about how we need to have him on.
Yes.
Okay? And he will be on at some point. But it was always a joke that Travis and Corey is his name, and he'd sit in the middle of you guys.
Yeah.
He threw this wrinkle into it, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. His middle name is Brandon.
Oh, my gosh.
So if you could get
Too much.
Brandon on here and have Travis, Brandon, Corey, and he would just be sucked in like a circle with the three of you guys.
That'd be
is what he was hoping for.
We could do that because we've done it before in the past. We just never entitled it that way. But if he had an invisible friend or stuffed animal named Craig, this could be full circle. This is just a garage night at that point.
Oh, and he did tell me a little bit other piece of advice that I didn't know this. He met you on the bus.
Yes.
Because he said every story that you told, he has confirmed that he sits there and listens to stories about the bus, and he completely remembers all of it.
All right. See? Validation.
That's exciting.
Become a Patreon, Travis. You got money. You got money for it if you can spend it on those NFL bets. No, I was kidding. But I would love to have you on. We will have you on, and I would love to hear some of your best bets and your worst bets. And on the oh-so-close bets where you almost had it and you missed that 1-12 parlay and you would have retired. Corey.
Well, I didn't have a shout-out, but now I do because he listens to it. Now that I know he listens to it, I will tell Travis Corey thank you because I haven't seen him since then. I had applied for a job, and him and Craig both went to bat for me and had my back during the time. I didn't get the job, but that doesn't matter. So I appreciated him doing what he did.
So shout out
to him. Thank you
for having backs around here.
My back.
Nice. Well, have a very Travis Corey Christmas, everybody. It's the best time of the year. Appreciate you guys. We will be putting out a quick fantasy football. We got questions. Yeah, we got questions. Yes, we do. I've got to fulfill the questions. Corey will be here for it. Yes.
Merry Christmas. Goodbye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho.